You had me at Steampunk, you had me at Deck Builder. But we're piloting something called the Iron Tadpole as somebody named Froleen the Frog. And they called it a roguelike. I kind of love it. I love it. I love it. This is Mechgestic, and it's developed and published by Skinny Bandit, who are also sponsoring this video. I've gone through the tutorial, and I'm hoping that I can show you guys how this works. It's a unique turn-based deck builder in the sense that you're not casting cards to do damage necessarily. You're applying a lot of buffs and debuffs and applying parts to your mech. And when you do it, it actually does add the part to your mech, which is sweet. So your mech like changes look over the course of your run. And then you're basically setting up to do your attack. It'll make more sense when we're in there. Because I know I lost you at frogs. All you've been thinking about is frogs and tadpoles. I totally get it. I'll have links down below for you to check out the demo for yourself. It's available when you see this video, and add it to your wish list if you like it. But I want to say thanks to the dev for putting this on my radar. Okay, Dr. Chronos stole and locked away my complete deck. You'll regret this. We're gonna skip the tutorial. I'll explain it. I'll explain things as we go. Now we've got the deck builder in here. Now, the way that this deck construction works is you have a maximum amount of fuel that you can essentially add to your deck. They've got a pretty neat mechanic here where you can get rid of bad hands by using them for fuel to spend on other cards. We'll talk about that when we get in here. Don't get overwhelmed, okay? It's cool. I'm gonna throw some extra coal into my deck there. Maybe some armor break here. I'm not gonna do any repairs yet. Claiming parts, I think, could be pretty decent for us. The way that this one works, randomly draw 2 equipment cards from your deck. So right now we've got this set of equipment. And then what else might we want? I think we'll take some weakened defense here. Trash hoarding could be situationally good maybe, but I think we'll just stay with this. Okay, let me explain the games. We start on these maps, and you've got a certain amount of movement points in the bottom left. If you want to move beyond that, you can, but you're going to take damage. Let's get into a very easy battle right off the start here. They do mark the battles with the difficulty, which is kind of nice. But let me explain how this works. So, the easy battles we're going to face like one guy. Should be pretty straightforward, but we'll see. Okay, so let's just go through our cards here. You can probably guess what a lot of this stuff is. 30 is our health, 5 is our attack power, and this 5 in the shield is our armor, which is subtracted from the attack that the enemy does. If you have any abilities, that will show up in these 3 slots here. And the enemy, same thing. So this Corruptula Resilient has Draw Trap. Target gains an ability, no draw. No draw means the user draw will be null for 1 turn. Now this is a demo. You're gonna see some placeholder stuff in here. You guys know how it is. And you get the deal. But you're not gonna get to draw, basically. And it'll activate every second turn, maximum of 5 times. So, what else do I need to show you? Bottom left, okay? Every turn, it tells you you're gonna draw a card, and you're gonna gain heat, essentially. This heat you're gonna use, or fuel, to cast certain cards. A lot of cards are actually free, which is interesting. And then you're gonna be doing things like putting equipment on, buffing, debuffing the enemy, and then hitting attack to try and deal damage and kill them, obviously. So, you can also spend fuel to upgrade your machine to a higher level. And if you do that, it's going to tell you what's going to change. So if you go from level 1 to level 2, then you're going to be able to still draw 1 card at level 2, but you're going to generate 2 fuel per turn instead of 1. And then you can use your ability, instead of 3 times, you can use it 6 times. And your ability basically reduces the enemy shield by 1, which is very straightforward, but for right now, we're just beginning. Things will get crazier as we go. It also increases your maximum fuel to 7, okay? So you can probably guess just at a glance of what these things are doing. So this equipment piece, if I activate it, which I'm gonna do, you're gonna see it actually be attached to the arms or to the legs, and your mech will change over time. And then if you get a full set, you get a bonus. So something to keep in mind. I should actually ditch these quick repairs early on. I don't think we're gonna need them. But I can use this to refuel. So if I don't want this card, I'm just gonna say refuel, and it goes away, we ditch it, but we get its fuel cost in additional fuel, which is pretty sweet. What else do we have? Coal stack. This one's interesting, so you can spend fuel on it to gain 6 fuel, or you can refuel to get this. So I think for right now, let's just refuel to take us up to our max. That's fine. Reckless throw will do damage to me to hurt the enemy. I don't know if I want to do that. Trash hoarding takes cards out of here so we can use them again. We actually didn't get a great draw, but what we'll do is we'll do the -2 defense here. Take him down to 4. I'm dealing 7, so I deal 3. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can deal with all of this. I could spam this ability. So if I go here, actually, what if we do this? Let's upgrade our mech. So now I can use my ability 6 times. And we'll just take him all the way down to 0. There we go. And now we'll do our attack for 7, and we'll finish him off. So very straightforward at the start, as most roguelikes are. And then things will progress. But I think that's a pretty good just demonstration and explanation of what the game is like. Okay, so we can pick... so we picked this one. I'm able to lock a card. Now this is interesting. I can deal 10 damage, but I'll have to sacrifice 5 to do that for 6. It's not bad. I don't know if I need that. I think we'll take this carbonized arm. We're not going to lock any of these others. And let's just be happy with that. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, there are set bonuses. So if we look at our deck here, these sets that have the little goggles on them, they belong to the same set. And the full set bonus is that when you slot the full set in, you'll get to draw 3 cards, and your mech will gain 10 HP. If you look at this one, the full set bonus for this icon is that the mech gets +3 HP after defending. So if the enemy attacks, whatever happens, if you live, you're gonna get +3 HP. The actual thing on the card gives you +3 strength, and the user defense becomes 3 when the user power is 12 or higher. So this one, I don't know, this is the first time I'm actually seeing that symbol with the equal sign. I don't know if it's always 12 or higher, but we'll keep our eye on it. I don't want to necessarily throw that into my deck yet until I have the opportunity to get a full set. Although it is a +3 strength, so you could argue, yeah, maybe throw it in there. But let's get rid of the quick repair now and the reckless throw. And let's just go with a very, very slim deck for the time being. How many cards do I have? Oh, I actually need 13 cards though. Let's do luck of the draw. And let's do, I'll take a weaken power, actually. Let's get rid of 1 more luck of the draw and take 2 weakens. Okay, sweet. Now, we could continue going this way. Let's see a regular fight here, just to show you a bit of the difference. So the machines come in groups. Either way, they'll go down. Yeah, I hope they do. All right. So this is nice. Some equipment does cost fuel to activate, and we'll definitely do this. Let's go throw these on first. So his poor leg. Let's do that. Let's go equipment here. The Frigid's paltry arm. Let's activate that. That's good. We're just boosting that power. Let's do this. I'll refuel with it, taking us up to 5. Okay, so there's 2 of them. Let's see what their powers are. Randomly discard 1 card from the player's hand after attacking every second turn, maximum of 5 times. And this guy, the Swatter, user defends 1 through 3 during defending. Random shield. Oh, interesting. So you attack him, he's gonna get a random shield added during defending. So the easier one to take down is this guy, shield-wise. Do we try and deal with that first? Because that discard is kind of annoying. This guy's hitting for less as well. So yeah, maybe we make him our primary target. Now, should I... But yeah, let's get the equipment on. So we'll put the torso addition here. That's cool. Okay, we're up to 10 power. And then to deal 10, I'm gonna need this down to 3. Right, to be able to kill him. If I deal 10, he's at 3, he'll take 7. So I can do that with my ability, or I can just use the weakened defense for free. Let's do that. So now I should be able to kill. The question is, do I want to keep going? I'm only gonna get to attack one guy, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just refuel this to get to max. Actually, I didn't even need to do that because I'll get the +1 on the turn anyways. When you're out of cards, you can spend health points, essentially, to buy an additional card. But that's fine. Let's attack. We're going to attack up here. And as long as I did my math right, I'm not a wizard, Harry, but we did the math. And he's going to attack for 6. We're going to block for 6. So unless he has something crazy I don't know about, we should be able to handle this. Okay, so what did he do there? What did he do? Did I miss anything? Huh. Maybe, oh, is it possible that this is actually impacting my shield instead of his? It might have been. It might have been. Okay, so this is an expensive one. Gains the ability Broken Armor, so just -3 defense permanently, I think. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, okay, that's great. That's totally fine. I could take him... So if I hit him now... Actually, if I hit him now, I'll deal 7. Yeah, see, it's giving him the random shield there. So I'm not sure how I took damage. That's fine. I'll check that back, but maybe when I'm talking, I missed something there. All good. Okay, so we did get an extra movement from that fight as well. There's also tiles out there that will... let's see. Let's go here. Okay. So it's a different one. I'll tell you what. I'm going to lock this card because that matches the other set that we're drawing. And that means we can get that next time, but we're going to take this. So a lot of randomness in the draws. You can see the cards aren't exposed. There is a chest here that we're going to check out. Let's see what we get. Frolim's Knee. Okay, let's take it. Is this a hero card? The equipment looks very special. Better make good use of it. Okay. So let's see here. Hero time. Power 10 for 1 turn. Full set bonus. Plus 10 HP. User -1 HP after defending. Maximum of 3 times. The power is permanently increased by 2. Okay. This is fine for now. I think we don't need to change our deck just yet. If I go up here, I'm going to get the 5 extra movement. Let's just keep hunting in this area. Regular fight. Let's do it. There's another chest there too. We're basically trying to find this big bad guy on the map. We're trying to locate him. There is some timeline stuff involved, story-wise. Something to keep your eye on. Let's refuel with this. Let's activate the torso here. Deadly. Let's do the arm. Oh, this is what it was. Because I had those parts on. That when you defend, that's what this little arrow means. When you're defending, you lose the health regardless. So it is a little bit of a trade-off, but we're fine. And I believe we heal at the end of the fights. So, yeah. User power 1 through 4 during attacking. Okay, so the 6 doesn't really matter. They're both going to actually be randomly 1 through 4. Can I kill one? I'm dealing 8 right now. Let's focus on the top one. So he's at 4. I would need to deal... I'll keep my ability there, but let's do something like that. Then, should I refuel here to upgrade now? So I generate more next turn? It's a little bit wasteful because I'm at my max, but I think I will. I think that's fine. And then, yeah, let's just straight up get rid of 1. Toodles. I could... Because I have my ability here. I think I'm just going to spam this. If I do this, 8 minus 3 for 5. Oh, yeah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm too excited. I can only do 1 attack. So... Unless I have a card that deals damage, which we don't have a ton of. Yeah, so that was a bit wasteful. I got a little bit ahead of myself, guys. I was too excited. Okay. Okay. Randomly draw 2 equipment cards. Yes, please. I would like to get a full set going here. Okay, so our discard pile's there. I can't see what's left in the deck. That is something I'd like to be able to see, is just, you know, what's left. But obviously we have the 1 part in there. We just don't know where it is. I could hunt for it, but I don't think we even need to. Let's go ahead and drop him. And we'll keep cruising. Now in the tutorial, you only do the easy fights. I did try a couple of regular fights. And, okay, so we're getting... Yeah, this is the one that we locked. Good. Good. So I'm interested to see how the combat actually scales. Okay, so this is our second one in this, like, monster-themed one. Let's check out how that's working. So +2 power, but -1 HP after defending. Okay. Mech HP -1 after defending. This one's user. So when you attach these, you might be able to attach them to enemies. You might be able to. Yeah, okay, I think this is a typo. Again, demo stuff. This says it's after defending, but it should be after attacking, like this one says. Okay, so I'm not crazy, but same idea. We got the idea. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna work the way that the logo is, or the icon. Okay, so I got 3 turns left. It's not great. I'm definitely gonna be taking some damage. Ooh, Worthy is interesting, and Chronos is right there. I wonder if I'm in a situation to fight the boss. Let's see what a Worthy fight is like. These guys are gonna be a little stronger. Still 2 of them. Okay. So this guy has the no draw thing. The Stinger has hazardous body, so the attacker is gonna get -2 HP after defending. Okay. Interesting. Which one do we want to try and take out here? What else do I have? Let's refuel with this, going up to 5. I don't know that I necessarily want to upgrade here, because I want to get as much equipment on as possible. And that would take all of my fuel. I could burn a card. Like, maybe I burn... Well, this doesn't get me anything. That's the problem. I could possibly burn Armor Break, because I could use my ability. Maybe that's what we'll do. Okay. Now, how do we handle this? So, this guy's hitting for 8. That's a little scary. I wouldn't mind getting rid of him first. I'm currently dealing 8. If I do So I need to take him down to 3. So I could just do this one. And then I'd be able to kill him here. I could weaken power on the other guy, even though it doesn't seem like I need to, because I have the necessary block. But burning it doesn't really do me anything, so I might maybe even just hold the card until something else happens, right? It's possible. Yeah. These icons, by the way, it tells you how many turns it lasts for. So weaken power lasts for 1 turn. This ability lasts for 1 turn, but the function thing, the armor break, that's infinite. Yeah, I think I'll just hold it. And I think we'll just take this guy out. Or... Yeah, okay. Let's refuel. Upgrade. And then we'll keep this, but we'll attack. We're gonna attack the top. Wait, we're gonna attack the bottom one. And I do like when you highlight, it actually shows you what's gonna happen, just so you can double check your math. All right. He's gonna attack me, but who cares? Okay, this is good. Let's throw that on. I'll probably have to dig through the deck using health points in the boss fight, but we may want to explore the map a little bit more too, just to see what else is out there. The next upgrade was get us to 2 cards per turn, which is actually pretty sick, but that's going to take a longer fight or burning some better cards, and we don't have a lot of high-cost cards right now because we're so early, so... Either way. I think we'll just spam the ability here. May as well just use it all. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's go here. Power gears, +3. That's not bad. I think I gotta lock this. Because we know we have some in that set. And then we'll keep that, obviously. This is actually not bad. It's only 1 turn. It's 2 heat. Or 2 fuel, but still. So I do have 3 moves. You could throw this in here. Now, what I'm thinking is that you can get the full set bonus by having whatever icons in there as long as you have each slot filled. And then when that triggers, you'll get that. But hero time, I think, is going to be the matching stuff then, where the mech will get this extra benefit. That's what I'm thinking. Because these all have something called hero time. That's what would make sense to me. But either way, how do I want to tackle this here? I'm tempted to put power gears in here. I'd really like to get more claim parts going. Luck of the draw is nice. I might actually do an extra one of those because our card draw is pretty slow early on. And then I could use like trash hoarding to get the coal stacks back. Could do that. Let's try this. Is this crazy? Because this is blocked, so I'd have to go up and around here. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try it. All right, Chronos, the Time Lord. That's what my wife calls me, by the way, the Time Lord. I have this uncanny ability. Like, if we set a timer, we're cooking food or something, we're set it for like 25 minutes. And then she's like, how much time do you think is left? And I'll say, I'm gonna say 2.5 minutes. And usually I'm within like 15 seconds. It's pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Breaking Cannon. Defender power -10 after attacking. Activates every 5th turn. Power charge, user power +3 every 3rd turn. Okay. He's only got 12. I don't know if I can get up to that in this turn, so I'm probably going to take at least an attack here. Maybe I go... Man, I actually got 2 coal stacks here. Okay, let's put on our... Yeah, see, it looks like I can target them, but I'm gonna put it on myself. Get that defense up. So that puts us on par with him. Now here, same with the leg that we put on. I'm gonna lose an HP after defending, but this is also gonna boost my attack. So let's do that. So both of our legs are jacked. I think armor break would be pretty good here. I'm gonna have to go... Let's do a refuel here. Takes us to 5. I'll armor break him, so he's got that permanently. Then I think we'll go luck of the draw. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Let's refuel with the coal stack. And then... And by the way, that coal stack, it costs 3 fuel, but it gives you 6. So not really beneficial to use at level 1 of your mech, but at level 2, if you're at, let's say, 3 fuel, then you can pay that and go up to 6. So that's, if you're wondering like, well, it seems redundant, it's only because we don't want to use it at our level 1 mech situation here. So I'm at 7. I'm only going to deal 3 here, unless I function power gears, which I guess I'll do. So now I'll deal 6, which is half his health, which is good. And then he's gonna hit me for 7, which I'm blocking. So I actually don't even need to use this right now. I might as well just hold it. I could do our ability to lower this. So I think I'll do that. Couple of headbutts, karate chops. Kick him right in the gearbox, if you know what I'm saying. And then he's at 3. He's gonna hit me for 7. He does have those powers. So now I'm -3. Okay. And we definitely want to get him before the breaking cannon, right? Every 5th turn that's gonna happen. Don't love it. Trash hoarding could get me some fuel, potentially. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. It's not bad. It's also not great. I think what we'll do is... Let's refuel and refuel. I'll upgrade just so we generate more fuel and get our ability back. And then we can kill him. Got him. Goodbye. So pretty good build up there. Very, very straightforward in terms of the demo, but you could explore around and try different things. There's a couple little pieces of feedback that I would recommend. Just some of the wording, I think, could be a little bit clearer in terms of the definition of user versus, you know, attacker and defender. The iconography is actually pretty good, very self-explanatory. The way that you're showing I'm talking to, like, the developer here, but the way that they're showing the defend arrow is kind of nice, and you have the sword showing the attacking thing. Like, that's all very easy to read. I don't know what challenge mode is. Maybe it's just a harder... Yeah. So this is going to be a little bit more... this is going to be a bit more of a challenge, for sure. Let's see, let's just check out an example, okay? Because we kind of crushed that opening thing. But I feel like this is where the real game begins. Now, our deck, notice as well, I should have looked at it, but it looks like we've got a whole different set of things going on here. And they're a little bit more expensive, too. But we have some other things mixed in there. So let's just see what we can do. This guy is got a life leech. So every 2 turns, you're going to steal HP from the defender after attacking. Defense leech, steal 2 defense from the defender every 2 turns after attacking. So that could actually get pretty scary. Those abilities, this ability is actually so strong. So what do I need to get up to? I need to get up to essentially 7 damage. So if I just equip this arm, it takes me to 8. And then he's toast. Yeah, okay. I mean, you can just see the, like this enemy, yes, it's 1 enemy. But you can see how different this run would be compared to the first one. So I actually like that they've got it set up so that you can, oh, look at weapon break. That's really nice, actually. -3 for the whole fight. This is tempting too, obviously. But here, if we look at our deck, so yeah, they've got almost 2 full sets in there, which is interesting. The quick repair I wouldn't really use. Reckless throw, I mean, you could use this. You're gonna take 5, the enemy's gonna take 2. Because you heal at the end of a fight. And it is free, so it's an extra way to get damage. You got right leg, torso, left arm, left arm. So let's get rid of that. And we would go right arm. And then what do we need here? Left leg. Do we have a left leg? So there's like a full set. And then up here, right leg, right arm, torso. So we got 2 full sets available. I don't know if that would be ideal to necessarily run, because you would probably slim this down to just have the 1 set that you want to do. But there might be things you want to try to throw on enemies too, like I was saying. And we see the airship strike here. Yeah, cool. The other suggestion that I would maybe give is, instead of saying like equipment and function at the top, because it's kind of redundant, you've got names of the actual skill here. I think you just do the color coding a little differently, right? Like have your function cards could be gold, or all of your function backgrounds are green, right? So maybe that's even enough. Green backgrounds, and then anything else is like from equipment, right? And then the color coding just tells it what set it belongs to. So I would just try to tidy that up a little bit, but there's a lot of promise here. It's easy to understand, it's approachable, but I think if they tune the difficulty up a little bit and tighten up some of the wording, it's going to be pretty cool. So try it out for yourself. It's a demo, it's free, and let us know what you think, and give feedback to the dev, wish list it if this is your thing. And thank you so much for checking out the video, guys. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now. That was Mechjestic. Toodles.